Jimin, Jungkook, and BTS just made a decision that made the entire fandom proud, reminding us that their legacy will never depend on an award. While BTS taught the world a lesson by proving that their music is worth far more than any award, Jungkook appeared talking about a number that drove the fandom wild. And if that wasn't enough, his long-awaited return to the stage gave us a detail that many of us had been waiting months to see with Jimin. But there's something Jungkook just can't hide: the way he looks at Jimin every time he speaks, completely forgetting about the cameras. And we still have to talk about that moment that seems to make him happier than the game itself. We have so much to discuss today. BTS just made things crystal clear for everyone with a message they posted on their official social media accounts. The boys wrote that they decided not to attend the Grammy Awards this year because their only wish is for people to listen to and love their music for what it truly is, regardless of the country they live in or the language they speak. As fans who love them so much, we feel immense pride reading their words because it shows us that they don't care about competing for a trophy. They prefer to connect with us from the heart and sing for everyone equally, making music a bridge between people from different places. BTS's music has already broken down every possible barrier, united millions of people, and changed the lives of countless people around the world. An award or a trophy on a shelf might help people in the industry recognize that a group is great, but a statuette will never define their true worth. BTS has already made history in a positive way, and the love they give us goes far beyond any awards ceremony. That's why we'll always be there for them, supporting them every step of the way and celebrating every new song the group releases to unite people. What happened with this statement demonstrates something very simple for anyone who follows the group's career. BTS doesn't need the Grammys to prove their worth, it's the Grammys that need BTS to make their show important. Their greatness doesn't depend on what a jury says, but on the work they do together and the power of their songs. Jungkook brought up the number 13 again in front of everyone, and as someone who supports his relationship with Jimin, my first reaction was to smile. There are very clear moments and signs that appear before us and immediately make us think of them as a couple without needing anyone's permission. I don't need to mention other names at this point because it's not necessary to understand what happened. Anyone who has followed Jungkook and Jimin together over the years knows perfectly well why this special number brings so many smiles to the entire fandom. The number 13 is the kind of detail that might go unnoticed by some distracted people, but for Jikook fans, it says so much without needing to be said. It's a super clear sign of the connection and deep affection between Jungkook and Jimin in their daily lives. Seeing Jungkook remember that number shows how present Jimin is in everything he does and thinks. These beautiful moments are precisely why I continue to admire this couple with such affection and respect, because they demonstrate the genuine closeness they always share. Every fan can interpret these things in their own way, but I will always find these coincidences between them incredibly special. The way Jungkook smiles when talking about this number confirms that his relationship with Jimin is stronger and more vibrant than ever for those of us who observe them. Those who understood the meaning of this moment understood it perfectly and need no further explanation. Jungkook's return to the stage after completing his military service became an incredibly special and moving moment for everyone who closely follows the couple. After sharing 18 months with Jimin during their mandatory service, many eagerly awaited to see how they would behave in public again, and the response was crystal clear and direct. Jungkook took to the stage and acted as if he were putting on a show exclusively for Jimin, constantly seeking his gaze and pouring all his energy into every movement just to capture his attention. For his part, Jimin responded to each of those gestures immediately, never taking his eyes off Jungkook for a single second during the entire performance. He was there to support him from beginning to end, celebrating every step, smiling, and constantly encouraging him with a dedication and total attention that did not go unnoticed. This dynamic between the two demonstrated that the closeness they built over time hasn't changed at all, revealing the immense affection, trust, and complicity they maintain completely intact whenever they share a space together. Seeing Jungkook give his all on stage with the sole purpose of connecting with Jimin, and finding Jimin completely focused on supporting and admiring him, confirms the strength of their bond. For the community of fans who support the Jikook relationship, this natural interaction represents a powerful sign of the respect, devotion, and deep affection that exists between them. There's a very clear and consistent pattern in Jungkook's behavior whenever Jimin speaks in front of the cameras at any event or interview. It doesn't matter if the cameras are pointed directly at him or if thousands of people are watching his every move, Jungkook seems to completely forget the cameras exist as soon as he hears Jimin's voice. All his attention is immediately and directly focused on his partner, his gaze fixed on his face for the entire duration of Jimin's speech. That relaxed, tender expression and the constant smile Jungkook wears while watching Jimin speak volumes about the genuine interest and affection he feels for him in his daily life. It's the demeanor of someone who could listen to another person speak for hours on end without losing an ounce of enthusiasm or attention. For those who observe this couple closely, this recurring habit is no coincidence, but rather clear evidence of the priority and special place Jimin holds in Jungkook's life. These moments clearly demonstrate that their relationship is based on genuine care, constant admiration, and a deep love for spending time together. Every time Jimin speaks and Jungkook reacts so openly, the audience is reminded of the authenticity and realism of their story as a couple. Jungkook eagerly anticipates this exact moment during the event, making it the most important, special, and eagerly awaited part of the entire day for him. Throughout the match, the sporting activity proceeds normally and without interruption, but when it's finally time to take the official photo with the other members, Jungkook's demeanor completely changes, and he fully embraces the situation. He intently watches the large screen in the venue, carefully following each pose of the members and his own, having a great time and enjoying the entire experience as if he knows perfectly well that this moment will be forever etched in the memories of everyone present. This enthusiastic and completely dedicated way of acting demonstrates the immense joy he feels sharing these moments of play, surprises, and laughter with Jimin in front of all the cameras. Jungkook not only makes sure to live the moment with all the energy in the world, but he also constantly seeks that connection and direct interaction so that the final image reflects how much fun they are having together at all times. For everyone who follows the couple closely, seeing Jungkook so attentive to every pose, intently watching the screens, and clearly enjoying himself alongside Jimin is undeniable proof of how special, sincere, and genuine their daily relationship is in any setting. Every gesture, every carefully calculated movement in front of the screen, and every shared laugh during photo shoots confirms that Jimin's presence transforms any ordinary event or match into a unique and unforgettable moment for Jungkook. The complete ease with which they interact in front of the public and the constant attention they give each other demonstrate that their bond remains strong, joyful, and entirely transparent to the world. Those who observe these events can directly see how Jungkook seizes every opportunity to turn a simple photo shoot into a fun and meaningful shared memory. The way Jungkook fully embraces the festive atmosphere during that photo shoot demonstrates that for him, it's not just about striking a formal pose for a camera lens, but about creating a genuine album of real memories with Jimin. His infectious enthusiasm and the way he follows every visual detail on the venue's screens ensure that everyone's attention is completely focused on the undeniable chemistry the pair exudes. It's clear that these moments of shared fun end up becoming the true highlights of the entire day, reaffirming once again how incredibly close they are in every project, every celebration, and every step they take together in front of the cameras. A fan who visited the famous accessory store Souhait shared a fascinating, detailed, and relevant tidbit revealed to her directly by the store's staff about Jimin's style choices. According to the employees, there are 4 specific accessories sold in the store that are part of Jimin's personal collection, which he frequently uses in his daily life. During the artist's visit, the store presented him with a wide variety of models and options for him to browse at his leisure, but it was Jimin himself who personally selected these 4 exclusive pieces to wear and make a fundamental part of his everyday look. The store employees commented that they don't know the specific reason or exact motive behind Jimin's decision to select only these 4 pieces from all the available options in the catalog. However, among the accessories chosen by the artist, the Oryx model stands out, which is one of the most well-known, sought-after, and representative designs of the entire brand due to its presence and aesthetic. The snake model was also mentioned directly, a piece that perfectly fits the type of discreet, refined, an elegant accessory that Jimin prefers to wear regularly for his engagements and daily routine. For those who closely follow the couple's story and observe every little event in their lives, seeing how carefully Jimin selects his personal accessories demonstrates his attention to detail in the pieces he chooses to wear every day. This choice of understated models with such distinctive and specific designs reflects Jimin's mature personality and the care he takes with every item that makes up his style. Those who closely observe these details immediately recognize that Jimin's clothing and accessories always have a distinctive touch that continues to capture the attention of the entire fan community. This revealing testimony, provided directly by the store staff, confirms that Jimin knows exactly what he's looking for when choosing pieces for his personal use, showing a clear preference for designs with their own identity, such as the oryx and the snake. The way this kind of information comes to light through fans' experiences demonstrates the enormous interest generated by every decision Jimin makes and the reach his choices have within the group's culture. This whole situation surrounding the Souhait store highlights how Jimin pays attention to every detail of his appearance and how his personal selections become a must-talk topic for all his fans. Seeing that he personally selected these 4 pieces demonstrates a clear confidence in his tastes and in how he projects his style both on camera and in his daily life. It is for this reason that every detail shared about his personal accessories reconnects the public with his personality, demonstrating that his choices are always spot on and imbued with impeccable taste admired by the entire fandom. A well-known restaurant in Busan sparked immediate curiosity and excitement among the entire fan community after a signature attributed to Jimin appeared on its premises. The news spread rapidly among fans when it was revealed that the autograph was obtained during BTS's highly anticipated concerts in their hometown. This concrete fact led many to speculate and analyze the possibility that Jimin had personally visited the restaurant during his stay, enjoying a well-deserved break and a good meal in his homeland. While these initial theories about his presence during the concerts emerged, some fans suggested the alternative: the signature might actually be from a previous visit. To date, there has been no official confirmation from either the restaurant or the company regarding the exact date the autograph was left, nor has it been clarified whether Jimin has a friendship or prior acquaintance with the owner. For fans closely following the couple's journey, any news directly linking Jimin to Busan immediately captures attention due to the special, unique, and important significance this city holds in his personal history and his close bond with Jungkook. Seeing Jimin's name and official autograph appear in a Busan location reaffirms his enduring affection for his roots and the local landmarks of his homeland. While the exact date of his visit remains unclear, the confirmed facts demonstrate how Jimin's presence in his city is more alive, strong, and ever-present in the eyes of his fans. This event at the Busan restaurant further demonstrates the immense and undeniable reach of Jimin's every small gesture, transforming a simple signature into a central topic of conversation and joy for the entire fandom. The likelihood that he enjoyed a moment of tranquility at this location reflects the simplicity and naturalness with which he conducts himself in his daily life away from the spotlight. It is precisely these real, direct events, documented by local people, that allow the audience to maintain a lasting connection with Jimin's journey, enthusiastically celebrating every space that holds a clear memory of his presence. The attention generated around this establishment confirms that Jimin's impact on Busan transcends any massive event or stage performance. For the community that supports Jikook's story, seeing how his name continues to mark special moments in Busan is yet another reason to celebrate his legacy and the affection he inspires in his hometown.